Look for cars. How's it going, everyone? So before I start this next video, let me bend your ear for a moment here. I want to make you consider something. I want to just consider something for a moment here. What would happen if you just showed up to work, whatever your job is? What would happen if you just showed up to work and just didn't do nothing? And then the boss comes to you and says, hey, you know, this and this is your job, isn't it? Is it? First of all, you don't know, right? So you gotta look into the manual, employee's manual, right? And, oh, I guess it is. But you know what? Right? I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do my job. So what would happen? Tell me what would happen to you if that was the case. So consider that. And then also consider this other point. You know, so I just want you to consider these 2 points. Whenever, just consider them. Put some good, honest thought into them. So what would happen also, let's just say for a moment, that you were, let's say the police, even, I mean, you know, whatever, they pull you over, whatever, they mess with you, they always try to find you guilty of some kind of crime, right? Let's just say you run a stop sign and a cop pulls you over and you say, what? No, I didn't. You know, let's say you run a stop sign, crash into a car, and then just keep going and a cop pulls you over. Hey, you had a hit and run back there. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No crime ever happened. I'll tell you what, officer, why don't you just go talk to your lawyer and then get back with me? You know, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, officer. No crime happened back there. I didn't do nothing. And I don't have to stop or whatever, right? Just talk to your lawyer and get back with me. That's how that goes, right? What would happen? Consider those 2 things, if you will. And let's get to the video. All right, how's it going, everyone? I want to come on here for a minute. There's 2 different things I want to talk about. And, you know, I'll wrap them into one video if I can keep it short enough and to keep it from being too short, you know. And, you know, but I don't want it to be too long, so we'll see how it goes. But 2 cases, listen here. How do you figure, you know, I'm on here telling you, your employer don't give a shit about you, right? You die today, by the end of the day, your ad, the ad for your job, your replacement's in the paper, right? That's just a fact. How much do we want to face it? And what brings this out? Because, okay, here's what I'm getting at. What the hell's wrong with this world? And one of the things I do in my videos is that's what I try to get at. What the hell's wrong with this world? What the F is wrong with this world, right? What in the hell's going on? How did we get here? Look at all the crazy shit going on, right? So let's consider 2 different cases here about how stupid and ignorant things are. One's going to get into these cops, right? And the other one, and shout out to all my cop viewers and subscribers. Thank you very much. And hopefully, you know, we're all in good rapport here and learning from each other, right? Hopefully you're learning a few things about our rights from this channel. Those who are, we do appreciate you, right? Otherwise, okay, hold on. Look here, Timmy, I don't care when the last time you saw your mother was. She's not getting paid overtime. I don't care how much of a working stiff she is. She ain't getting paid for 1 minute more than she was scheduled. This woman, I don't want to get too involved in this, whatever. You can look into it yourself. But this woman of Wells Fargo is dead for 4 days.
Tempe Wells Fargo employee died at her desk. And 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. It's a story we first reported yesterday. Tonight, Tempe police are confirming the timeline of when the woman clocked in to when her colleagues found the body. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in the studio with new details tonight. Gabby, 4 days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis. A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead. The Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing.
In her cubicle at work? And they'll come up with blowing off all these excuses. Well, it's not heavily trafficked, whatever. 4 days? Give me a break, right? What's wrong with, so now we want to point the finger at the employer. Yes, by all means, let's do. Something's up there, right? But also, what about the rest of the people, the co-workers? This is the shape the world is in. They finally noticed a smell. They thought it was like a dead animal from the vent or some shit, right? But no one ever, this is how, your people, the people you work with, nobody matters to nobody anymore, right? This didn't get past just the employer. It got past all the employees you work with every day. What the hell? Nobody likes Karen. Leave her alone, right? She's over here stinking up. Hey, Karen, you think maybe you can go take a bath? What? She ain't even listening to me. Karen, go take a bath. I understand you're hard at it here at work. Go home and take a bath. Damn, she ain't even listening to me. Well, come on, this is wrong. It's sick, right? How does this happen? So my point is, it's who we are as a world, period, right? We're all corrupt. It's not, how much do you say it's a sad case, right? It's a sad case, but, who knows what more might be involved in. 4 days, you clock in, and 4 days and nights you don't clock out. Right? Come on. I don't know. That's not right. But now let's talk about this other case. Stop right there, cop. All auditors were in hot pursuit of a criminal cop. About our police, right? And let's take a look at this case. This guy takes this sheriff, deputy, whatever, makes up the whole complete case, right? Makes up the whole complete story from beginning to end, the whole thing. Let's show you a clip.
He finds himself on the wrong side of the law. He's now facing criminal charges.
It all stems from a reported chase and shooting nearly 3 years ago. McIntyre Law Chopper 4 was over the scene back in 2021 in Pottawatomie County. But now, in new court papers, investigators say the deputy made it all up. News 4's Caitlin Ogle has the update.
This is the rural county road where the deputy claimed everything unfolded. But detectives say as they continue their investigation, nothing was adding up.
Everybody's going to make mistakes.
Show your hands!
When you cross the line, different story.
Pottawatomie County Sheriff Mike Booth talking about his former deputy, Taylor Smith. Body cam video from September 2021 shows him driving over 100 miles per hour during an alleged pursuit on his phone, driving with his knee.
Small sedan, 4-door.
According According to court documents, during the chase, Smith said he saw, quote, a black male passenger armed with a long gun hop out of the car and run.
I'll be foot pursuit. He has a rifle, large backpack, red shirt, black male.
The whole complete thing. He made up this whole complete thing.
Minutes later, backup arrives, taking Smith back to his car, and he drives over to this gate.
He said the guy hopped over a fence into this big field. As he approached the fence, this guy started shooting at him, so he returned fire.
Those alleged gunshots were never heard, but investigators heard this.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Get down! Show me your hands!
McIntyre Law Chopper 4 overhead as authorities combed the area for hours, but court papers saying, quote, there were no obvious signs or tracks to follow.
That's when I said, everybody stop, everybody come out, called OSBI, had them come in. I want everything roped off, nobody go from here. I was highly skeptical about what I'd heard.
What investigators did find were Smith's shell casings. Sheriff Booth says surveillance video they obtained also showing Smith's patrol unit, but no sedan. Other deputies telling investigators they, quote, observed no dust trails or the suspected vehicle.
Did anybody come across the vehicle yet?
Of course, as a human being, you wonder why this or why that, but you still just follow the facts.
In Potawatomi County, Caitlin Ogle, Oklahoma's News 4.
What was the motive there?
What the hell? How many times is this? I mean, this shows you, first of all, this shows you the incompetence and the dishonesty of the type of people that become police. They got this thing hyped up in their mind, and when it ain't becoming what they want, they gotta make it up. Oh, I'm chasing this black SUV with this black dude, oh, blah, 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 blah. Shooting at him, shooting at nothing. Shooting at nothing. See, do you understand how violent cops are? How dangerous they are? It don't even matter. They're now going after nothing to take their rights away. Right? You're down to nothing and they're gonna, it don't matter. You're not safe any fucking where. What if, whatever. This is what's wrong with this world. I had to comment on these two videos, right? Kind of, I suppose, maybe a reaction the best I can on it right now. You gotta be shitting me. This dude, but the point is, this is how we have become as a world to begin with. Everybody's lying and so full of it, you can't believe nothing anymore, right? And these people, knowing that they're being watched on camera, body cams and all these other cameras, and they'll still flat out freaking lie. And all cops, they're trained to be liars, right? And this just takes the cake. Now, as we wrap this video up, I want you to consider one more thing. You are the employer, right? Let's consider this. You are the employer. Well, so many of us, right? How many people are sick of their job and sick of their boss? Always, some attitude, they're above me, and they're, always causing some conflict at work, right? Well, you're the boss of our system here, right? We're all the boss, and we refuse to see that, right? And what we have here is these ignorant officers, right? Not just officers of government, telling us, screw you, I'm not gonna do my job. Screw you, boss, I'm not gonna do my job. Screw off. Oh, and then when they do something wrong, no, nothing happened. Even though they're blatantly, truly doing criminal stuff when most of the people they're convicting aren't criminals, right? And then nothing happened. You don't know. You're ignorant. Nothing happened, right? That's the game they play. That's what's going on. And we, the boss, the employer, are allowing it. And just to show you, you can look at my videos as enough proof right there. How the officer, what kind, you've just seen how this ignorant officer made up all this crazy stuff. Hold on a minute. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate it. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And it's all coming out. See ya.